Hey, what's going on, guys? This is DMB's favorite Creole, and you're watching my video on how I survived COVID-19. Now, when I received the symptoms, I necessarily didn't know I had it. It started when I was just outside in my backyard working out, and when I was outside working out, I noticed I started to get like these body aches. So I assumed it was because I was working out really hard with the resistance bands. Then I noticed I had a slight fever, and my throat started getting really sore. So at that point, I knew something was up. So I went upstairs and, I took a shower, whatnot, went in my room, laid down. Woke up, I was sweating a lot. I had flu-like symptoms. Now, granted, I had a member of my family who had the same symptoms, but they tested negative for COVID. I didn't think it, so I thought it was just whatever I had caught from them. In the process of going through this, I was taking Alka-Seltzer Plus, Tylenol, or whatnot, drinking a lot of green tea and water. So I got in contact with my doctor because I was out on disability from my job, and I was supposed to go back, but I was not feeling well. So she said because I was demonstrating COVID-like symptoms, she thought it was a good idea for me to still get tested just to be on the safe side. So I want to say the second day I made an appointment to get tested. I wasn't going to be tested until, let's say that was Tuesday. So I wasn't going to get tested until Thursday. So I want to say I still had the symptoms, but they seemed like they were fading. And the next day, I didn't have any symptoms at all. So I don't like to sit down for nothing. So I got up and I decided to go for a 60-minute run. I go for my 60-minute run. I feel great. I feel fine. I still had, oh yeah, that's right. In the process of having those symptoms, I had a hard time swallowing. Right? So in my head, again, I was, talking to my friends at the time about it, and they were saying, yeah, Antonio, you went to the beach and you were jumping in the pool with your clothes on at night, so you probably just, caught like a small cold like that. And not only that, but again, I had a relative that had same symptoms, but they tested negative. So again, I'm not thinking nothing of it. But, I like to think, what if? So when I had these symptoms, I'm looking at online, and I do notice I do match the symptoms of COVID, but if you Google pretty much anything that you have symptoms of, it'll match you to like tens of thousands of other things, right? So that Thursday I got tested, right? Had no symptoms. I was okay. I was going about my regular day. I was exercising. I was working out. My doctor did not want me going back to work until she found out if I had COVID. So I want to say that Saturday I received the email and it said COVID positive, right? So I looked at it and I was shocked, but I did not understand it because at the bottom it said not detected. So I thought maybe I was reading the results wrong, and I was like, I couldn't have had COVID, so I got a call from the Maryland Health Department, and they confirmed that that's what that meant. Now, grant that when I found this out, it didn't really hit me because I felt as though that I would have got hit 10 times harder than what I did, because I have asthma and it's a respiratory illness. And with it being a respiratory illness, I thought it would attack my lungs, but my lungs didn't at all become affected from this. It didn't even damage my lungs by the grace of God. It just felt like I had the cold. But as they say, it affects people differently. And the lady also stated that I had age on my side. But it's like you hear about people my age who are healthy, who get this and they pass away from it. Or they suffer more than I did, and they wouldn't have any type of underlying illnesses. So my perspective is that I don't know if it was from, I have a few perspectives. I don't know if it's because the statistics states that you have a 75% or 85% of Americans are going to get COVID. So when I found that out, I looked at my lifestyle, and I work in a warehouse, and I'm a waiter part-time. So I get in contact with the public. I come in contact with all different types of packages from around the world, right? So I knew that I was going to get it. I felt like I was going to get it. I used to talk to my friend Tyler and I say, when am I going to get it? You know what I'm saying? And so because I knew it was a respiratory illness, I prepared myself with different supplements if I ever got out one of my lungs to have a fighting chance. So I'll share with you what I have. What I got clear lungs, which is a supplement that help make sure your lungs stronger. And I got this this syrup-like bottle that you take 2 teaspoons every day, and it helps to clear out mucus and to make your lungs stronger. I'll put the picture up right there because I can't remember the name. And I would drink a lot of water, drink a lot of green tea. I would go running. I would do longer runs because it helps increase the mitochondria and helps you build endurance and help you breathe more. So I don't know if that preparation saved my lungs from being truly infected, because I targeted my lungs to become stronger, instead of, I guess, my overall immune system. But either way, my immune system did a great job taking care of the situation. I do feel that after with surviving COVID or whatnot, I'm less scared of it because I know my body can handle it, I also decided that I'm going to donate blood because if you're a survivor of COVID, your blood has plasma in it that has antibodies that can help fight the COVID virus for people who are less fortunate. And I think about how that could have been me. I could have been in ICU or worse. So I want to do what I can to help other people that went through the same thing I went through, but was a little bit less fortunate. And, it was nothing but the grace of God, because again, you can be as healthy as you want to, but I truly think these people really don't know why it affects certain people the way it do. They can give ideas on why, but it should be no reason that someone my age that's healthy without any pre-consistent conditions, it should be no reason why they should suffer as someone who has diabetes or who's overweight and end up passing away from it. There's no way that should happen. So that's a bit scary to me. I just think, me personally, I just think that there are certain strains of COVID that are stronger than others. And maybe I didn't contact a lighter strain of it. Maybe that's possible. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. It's just what I think. But, excuse me. I'm not contagious no more. Oh, yeah, that's right. So, some quick info. So, after your symptoms, if you go 10 days without a fever or anything else, you're no longer contagious, according to the health department, the Maryland Health Department. And you still should, take precaution, and you still need to go get tested. Now, sometimes you can actually test this and it appears in your system, but that's because sometimes it can take 3 months to get out of your system. But that does not mean you can pass it on. It's just in your system. And they said it does have a tendency to reactivate, so it's very imperative to take care of yourself. I also want to say that being African American, we get hit the hardest with this. And that's because they say we don't take care of ourselves. But again, I know people who didn't take care of themselves who survived it. I know people who were really healthy that didn't survive it. But we get hit the hardest. I don't know. I feel like I'll contradict myself if I sit up here and say it's because we don't take care of ourselves, But I would say this, though. I do think how aggressive you take care of yourself, and if you can take care of yourself in the earlier stages when you think you got something, that can help, depending on how aggressive it can get. Maybe. Who knows? But to be African American and to fight this virus, and come out of it 3 days, just having it for 3 days and then being healthy. I think that's a beautiful thing. I think it's a blessing. And hopefully this video and my story can be a lighthouse to other African Americans to, try to take care of yourself the best way possible. Just take care of your lungs, man. take care of your lungs. That was the most thing I was scared of, because I've seen what it can do to your lungs, and the mucus that builds up and it could cause respiratory failure, and that's definitely not something you want to be in, especially being asthmatic. I had a few asthma attacks, and I know how it feels not to breathe. So it was the glory of God. I can also sit up here and say I'm into astrology. I have Aries in my 6th house, and with Aries in my 6th house, I'm able to fight off viruses and stuff better than a lot of other people, because Aries is the ruler of Mars of war. So the 6th house is of health, so if that's in your health, if anything enters your body is going to fight it. It's going to, your body is really like a warrior. It's like all these warriors inside going to war with that virus. So I thank God for allowing me to be born when those stars aligned and that position was in the house. So thank you guys for listening to my story. Be healthy. God bless. And remember that God has the final say so. So, you know what I'm saying? No matter what state of health you're in, it's up to God to decide if that will be your outcome, right? Okay. So be blessed. Love you guys, and prosper and be prosperous.